Hello all and welcome to Wayne's Allotment. Double dig, that's what I'm doing here. I'm just doing this small area here. This that's all under the sheeting at the moment, that's already been dug. I've double dug that, and I've also done quite a few of the beds. Some of them are now covered up and so on. But what am I on about when I say double dig? Well, I'll move you a bit closer so you can see what's going on, and I'll show you what I'm on about. Okay, so what am I talking about when I say double dig? Well, what I've done here is dug a trench out, as you can see, at the depth of a spade. The soil from this trench has gone to the back there near the leaks. Manure will then be put into the bottom of this trench. The soil from the back from there will cover this manure. That will create a new trench. Manure will be put in there. The soil will go on top and so on, and we'll make a gradual progression through the plot. I just do small areas at a time, and we'll work our way slowly through it till it's all done. This is the way I do it. Other people may have other ideas. I do a little bit more as well, but all will be revealed as we go along. So I'll show you, move you a bit closer and show you exactly what I'm doing. We've dug that out, and we then don't put a lot, just a little bit. Of manure into there. This ground, I have forked it over, trying to remove as much as this stuff, mare's tail, as I can. It's weed wise, it's the devil's work. See, just this end is really bad with the mare's tail, basically because it's coming through from under that path. And again, just a bit of manure just through there. And we just progress so just make my way through, working my way towards the back. When I've done this, I'll show you the little extra that I do, and I sometimes think, am I going overboard in doing it? But I just gently, a little bit of extra manure just over the top. Nothing excessive, and then just lightly. As I say, I do this and I sometimes think, is it worth doing? But keeps me happy. So if it keeps me happy, I'm going to keep doing it. Simple as that. To me, it's the icing on the cake, you might say. Now, if it wasn't for the fact I've got the leaks there, I'd obviously keep going back, as I did with this over here, and then I'd sheet it. In fact, that sheet there is doubled up at the moment, so it would be folded over onto this, but this will stay as it is. I've done some of the beds over on my other part of the plot. They've been covered, they've been sheeted over like this, but I've done it exactly the same way. Double dug the trench and so on, and every time I get manure, it's always the way I put the manure in. I'd say I don't get manure every year. The years I don't get it, I use my compost of my own and spent compost and work that in. Not quite the same as that, but you get the gist of what I'm doing with regards double digging. While I'm round here, getting harvest some of these sprouts. I'll have some of these from over here as well. I think that'll do for a harvest of sprouts. Very nice. Well, you join me out here in the greenhouse. The date is the 5th of December, and I'm out here because I'm going to do my peppers. I'm a little late compared to last year. Last year I did all these, I think it was the 19th of November I did all my peppers last year. So I'm a little later this year. Various things have stopped me. I've been meaning to do it all this past week. Today is Saturday, I say 5th of December, and I've been meaning to do this job all week, and well, things have just got on top of me and I've not been able to do it. But today, big thumbs up with a go. As I say, I've got the peppers. What I'm doing is mini bell. I'm doing some sweet pepper mix. I'm doing some mohawk, and I've got lunchbox, and then I've got, I'm not quite sure how you'd pronounce this, Etude orange. Never done those before. Well, in fact, apart from the sweet pepper mix, I've never done the lunchbox, the mini, or the mohawk. The mohawk, in fact, looking at these mohawk, they look like chili peppers, but it does say sweet pepper. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to sow them into these little 4-cell containers. Now these come as part of a set. I don't know whether you'll see it. I don't know whether, but you get the propagator top, you get the gravel tray, and then these go in. And I think it was something like, I think it was about £2 from Wilco, something like that, £2.50. But I'm not putting them in this. What I'm going to do is they're going to go in one of these. Put both will go into one, and I'm going to put this then into my heated propagator in the house, and get them started and get them going. So compost, as ever, is clover with some vermiculite mixed in, quite a bit of vermiculite mixed into it. So without further ado, I'll spin you round, and I'll show you get on with this seed sowing, these peppers. So what we're going to start with, the mohawk. Never done these, as I say, never done these before, and there's only 8 seeds in a pack. So what I'll do is I'll probably put 4 in each side of these cells. So, and I'm not going to bore you with every single one. I'll just show you me doing these mohawk, and then I'll bring you back when I've finished. Oh, that's unusual. They're loose in that pack. You haven't got the little seed pack inside. So let's just do we'll put 4 in there. There's a bit more than 8, so I'll put another 4 into there. All that I'm going to do with these, once these are done, they'll all be covered with a little bit of vermiculite. I'm going to leave those few extra. There's 4 extra there. I'm going to leave them. We can always put them in if none of these actually fire then. So that's it. That's what I'm going to do with all of them. I'm not going to bore you with doing every single one, but I'll bring you back and you can see what I've done when I'm finished. So there we have it. That's them all, as you can see, all laid out. They'll be watered when I go indoors, because I've got a bit of tepid water that I can use those with. One other little thing that I'm going to do, and I'll show you. I've been given some seeds, and they are seed balls actually. I don't know whether these are viable, but as you can see, just a little ball, and there's about a dozen of each. The person that gave them to me doesn't know how old they are, whether they're any good or no good. So what I'm going to do is couple of little pots, bit of compost, push one of each into them. One is poppies and the other is flower meadow, and we'll just put a bit of compost in, pop them in there, and we'll see then whether they'll be any good or no good. I'll put them into the propagator, you see, with these peppers. We'll just pop that into there. That's a poppy. I'm not going to bother labelling these up because I could be flogging a dead horse, so it'll be a complete waste of time. We'll put that in there, and we'll just see now whether they are viable or whether I'm wasting my time. So I'll take them back in the house. So that's it. That's me peppers all sown, and I have got some more to do. I've got a variety called Basket of Fire. That's got to be done, but they have not yet come through to me. I have been informed by the seed supplier that they have posted them out, but at the moment I've not yet received anything, so we'll see how they go once they come, once I get delivery of those. So that's it. That's some of my sweet peppers done, ready for next year. Well, that's it for this one. I haven't, by the way, with regards to that double digging, that wasn't me setting out to say this is how you do it, you do that, then this, then that, and so on. I don't consider myself qualified enough to be able to preach to somebody, that's the way you do it, end of. That's it, it's set in concrete and so on. All as I was doing there is just showing you my way, how I double dig, and with doing that little bit of, shall we say, top dressing, call it what you like, at the end of it, doing that. And that was all as it was, just to let you know how I do a particular job, as is always the case with my videos. I'm basically just showing you what I'm doing and how I do it. And with that, I've got something else to show you as well. Today is Wednesday, the 9th of December. It's my birthday. I'm 60 years old today. And also 60 years old today is a little soap opera, call it what you like, called Coronation Street. That started 9th of the 12th 1960, which is when I was born, and I think it was going to run for about 11 weeks, and it's still going now, 60 years on. And to that end, and now I'm going to possibly contradict myself here, but I'm no big expert on Coronation Street and no real big fan. It's not something, oh, I've got to get and see that and so on. But I do like the connection that I've got with Coronation Street, i.e. we're both the same age. That's about it. And to that end, I've had some presents today that are Coronation Street related. Not all of them, mind, but I've had one of these stamp collections. There's 995 of this set, and this is number 39. It's got all the barmaids, and then it's got, or some, I say all, it's got some of the barmaids that have been in it over the time, and some of the couples from in the street. That's quite nice. Then my wife got me that, and apparently she's been had that for months. Then my daughter's got me a book, The Incredible Story of Britain's Favourite Continuing Drama, Coronation Street. It's got an intro with regards to the original writer. There's a look behind the scenes, people that have lived at different houses, different little bits about the characters, the actors and actresses that are in it, and so on. That's good. Now this, this really got me choked. This is a certificate with regards to the last ever flying Vulcan, and my wife there's apparently on the underwing of the plane, it's going to be in a hangar in Sheffield somewhere, and my wife has sent off and applied for me to have my name put on the wing. I know you can't see, but my name is on there. That's part of the panel that's on the wing. So, and as I say, that really has, because it's the diamond anniversary as well of Vulcan flying, and that really did. It had me blubbing this morning, and it's getting me going again now. So that was just awesome. And then also somebody else, somebody really must love me, because look what I've had. 12-year-old Glenfiddich. I love this stuff. Don't get me wrong, I don't drink whiskey all the time, it's far from it, but when I do have a drink, I like it to be something a bit special, and this is, as I say, it's my favourite 12, and it's 12-year-old as well, this one, so this is just that little bit more special. And something else my daughter's got me. I'm a bit partial to pork scratchings, so I've got a box load of scratchings. There's salt and vinegar, they're Coleman's mustard, they're salted, they're habanero. There's a bit of what's the other, what have we got it? Oh, maple. So they've got maple on them, and then these are barbecue. So there's a little bit of a mixed bag of scratchings there, which will, over time, will get sampled. So let me just put them over there without making too much noise. So as I say, that's the end of this video. Thank you all very much for watching. It really is very much appreciated, and I want to take this opportunity to thank all my new subscribers. That's just amazing that people feel the need to subscribe. It is the best thing to do to be able to find out what I'm doing and when I post new videos and so on. So thank you all once again. Thank you all very much. Be good, look out for each other, look after yourselves, and I'll see you again in the next one. Ta-ra a bit.